Hello everybody. This will be a short hunt. My son is on a treatment and I'm searching in some rain. So 45 minutes to go from now, maybe just in half an hour. Let's go. Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, heavy rain. I don't like it. Shit. What would my daughter say? What's a flip? Oh, I think there's coming more. Maybe I just reduce it on 5 minutes. So just found one scraper. I will show it later, and I'll just make one quick hunt over the top of the hill, and then I go back to the car and dry my wet pants. Oh, what is that? That is nothing. That should be just geologic artifact. Okay, moving on. If there's something, I come back. Oh, today it's difficult because after this rain I'm not in the mood anymore. So there could be some retouch, but it could be also done by nature. This is clearly a flake. There was a bulbous, but I don't think it's a work tool. Maybe there is some small retouch, but I don't think so. Otherwise, just a cleaning part from a core. But there's some heavy rain, and they're also everywhere. Okay, moving on. But at first, I take this. I think it's just nature. Some geological artifact. Moving on. I'm on the opposite side of my field of my dreams. This field is on this part filled up with white patinated flint, so that's a good sign. Maybe I can find some relics. And maybe there's also some older stuff, late Paleolithic. We will see. Moving on. If there's something, I'll come back. Now I'll just find this scraper-like tool. Down here is the bulbous. Some retouch. It could be some retouch, but this is clearly retouch. But for what, I have no idea. Moving on. So, first thing is this piece of flake. There's no retouch, no nothing, but it has been exposed to fire. You can see it with all these cracks that I just leave autofocus in the field. That's nothing special. But then I got this one here, clear retouch, and depending to the slide patina, I would say it's a little bit older, but it's now here from the former sea bottom, or the old lake shore, so it could be that it's done by all these acids in the bottom and so on, so on, so on, and it should be, because it's that small, it should be a so-called spillebrick, or what you get in a casino. Play stone, or that you bet on the roulette. This stuff. Okay, but that is Bronze Age. That is not that old. But this area around this tree is a little bit higher, and there's a former sea bottom. So maybe we are lucky and find something. That was nothing. Okay, moving on. You can already hear it. I found these two parts of a blade, or this one bladelet. This should be, this is parallel lines, clearly Mesolithic. Really nice stuff. And this one, at first I thought it could be a scraper, but it's just a really nice colored spell. Due to the 1,000 years in the, I think it's peat, they get this reddish color, swamp patina. So I just search this area again and moving on. Is there something, I come back. And now I just found this really rough piece of black core. There you can see that they take some spats off. Not that well preparated. Just a quick one, I think. So I'm just searching this area here, and then I move over to the next field over there. And I also think this could be the last opportunity for me to walk this field for the next 1 or 2 years, because he put feeding grass on it, and that normally means that it will stay here for 1 or 2 years. So there's not much time left until it's totally overgrown. But this time I'm not really that satisfied. Again, here's some cracked flint. But the last time I was hunting here, there was a lot of white burn flint. White patinated flint, not white burn. But this time there's nearly nothing. Don't know why. Okay, moving on. And at first that's nothing. Okay. Just walk up the hill on the ridge, and then we will meet again. This hoop. Now you can also see the difference in the soil. Here it's clay, and it got all this bricks in it, or lumps, and over there on this field the bottom was really soft and sandy, so maybe that's the reason why there is not that much stuff. Then I have to move over there again. I think so. Maybe I just walk up this ridge and then move to the other field again. Okay, moving on. So I just found this cleaning part of a blade core. That is nothing. But this should be a bore or drill. Head like this and just punch a hole in somewhere. There you can see some retouch. Down here is the bulbous, but it's really rough made. Should be neolithic. And this one, is also a nice piece of blade. 1 second. Yes, this should be some kind of retouch. Just one quick scraper. Should have been a nice blade, but there's nothing left of it. Okay, moving on. For a whole lot of times there was nothing, and this should be the first scraper, I think, since I think half an hour or something like that. In the middle part of the field there was nothing, nearly nothing, just 1 or 2 smaller spats. Excuse for the wind noise, but that's not that much. I'm moving on. So, another day, another hunt. I'm here on the place with this Brommel point again, or this Valiant scraper. The street is really busy today, and I'm searching. What should I do? Okay, moving on. The first real find is this piece of blade. Oh, I'm sorry for the wind noise. It's just a blade or a flake. Moving on. It's really windy today, but this should be part of a big blade core. I have no idea about the time period, but I don't know. Maybe you can see some of the vinyl lines was struck in this direction. You can also see, oh, it's really windy, some retouch also on this part. No idea for what. Maybe just a waste piece. Okay, moving on. This one here looks promising, but retouch. The form is right. Also on the tip is some retouch. I think there's something missing. Could be also some kind of Valiant scraper. Keeper. Nice. What is this? This should be the negative of something. No idea. But that is a spell. Down here is the bulbous. And there is some slight retouch on the tip. So a small scraper, but it got nearly no patina. Could be nearly everything, from Neolithic to Mesolithic. And here, clearly a spell, bulbous, nice patina on this side. there's some retouch. I also know how they make it, this concave. When they got a long piece of Flint stone, you can hit it just a few millimeters from the what's that? From the rim, from this piece of Flint, and then you can create a lot of this. I just managed this one time that I get 5 in a row. And you do it again and again, then you get this concave style. At first I keep it. Okay, moving on. Oh, it's windy. So now I got this tool. Should be some kind of scraper. The retouch happened a long time before. That I don't know. But the tool of no function. Just something. So this is also something, was a spell, and here you can see that they start to work on it. Take a lot of spells down. But it doesn't seem so old. Okay, moving on. And now you can also see that you are on a Mesolithic place. Nice starting patina, and also some retouch on this side. But sadly but it could be also from making transverse arrowheads. Nice. Oh, that was my knee. At first I keep it. Looks like they started the last one. Okay, moving on. And now that's the dorsal end of a blade. Some cortex, the negative of a premier flake, and this one here is the bulbous. Should be struck with an antler because there is nearly no platform, nearly nothing. But you can also see that they don't try to retouch or anything else. So over there's a raven and flies. Okay, moving on. And now here's a place with some more debutage. With that I'm not 100% sure if that is... this should be retouch. I think they do some kind of transverse arrowhead. Looks like a retouch. At home I look with a magnifying glass and we will see. Okay, moving on. And another spell. Bulbous down here. Some platform damage. Just a short spell. I don't think it's retouch now. just a flake, but a nice one. So what is that? If that is a scraper, then it's clearly Neolithic. No, it's nothing. But here's another one. Same style. Short but wide. That's the next one. So, moving on. I only got 20 minutes left or something like this. And there's another one. Bulbous down here. Oh. That is another. Is that it? No. Okay, moving on. As you can see, the former shore is falling down, or it's falling down to the former lake shore. And here I got another nice platelet. Just broken. But this part of the ridge is known for Mesolithic stuff. So everything is possible on this field. Okay, moving on. And another Mesolithic platelet, well patinated on this side, not that much, but bulbous down here, just broken, no retouch, no nothing, and another spell, that should be Neolithic. Okay, moving on, just a few minutes to go. So, another spell, nothing special, well, special. Moving on, I just move through the small valley, and that's a big buck. And here it is, finally the first blade core of the day, multi-directional. They took it in every direction. But that was the main mining side, I think. Some macroliths. Time period, I don't know, I think it's should be Mesolithic. So I think I mark it and then I take it home with me. Okay. I would like to say this field is already well done, because I nearly used, I think, about 20 hours or something like this on this field. I also just found this spell. No retouch, just leave it here. But I think I'm nearly done with this field for this year. So, moving on. If there's something more, I come back. So, this could have been some kind of scraping tool. There could be some retouch, but it's really hard to see. Well patinated. This should be a bulbous. I take it home, look with a magnifying glass, and then it's, I think, over for today. And next time I'll do this watch. And I'm not totally done with this field. I still believe in it. Okay, moving on home. Okay, bye bye. Thank you for the fish. See you next time.